Hello friends, I am here to do a threefer. These are 3 books I completed in the month of August, year 2023, and I am going to just do a flip through of all of them in one video. Completed books are mostly, I do it for my own reference in case I do not want to keep the book. At this point, I have not decided, but I like to see it, and some of you maybe are looking for books too. These are probably all older books, but if they look like interest, maybe you want to buy it and color it for yourself. So we shall see. So I have Easter Ceramic Tiles by Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. They are all color by number or color by colors. Women's World by Kira Shershniva. And Stone Mosaic Book 3 by Belba Family. So let's go through these. Again, I know I forgot to say this. Welcome to my new and seasoned friends. Sorry, I forgot my spiel. You are SpiceyCatColors. My name is Kathy. So this is the popular ceramic tiles books from Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. I actually held out getting these because I didn't think they were my thing, and now I know they are. So I'm going to just chat while I flip through. They typically have 25 pages, and then 27 if you consider the title page and the book belongs to page, which these two are not color by number. Prachi Dewan Sachdeva's books, typically you can get color by number or non-color by number. So in this book, I did not all of it, but I have decided in this book, my preferred method is taking water-based markers, outlining each section by that color, and then coloring in with crayons. So I found it super relaxing and a lot quicker using this method than all marker, and then markers dry out, that whole thing. I do color by number primarily just to turn my brain off, and I don't necessarily try to make works of art, although the artists already have made them works of art. And I can, what I also found that I will probably do in more of this style of books is I sat one day, so now you're going to see some where I didn't. So this was actually all alcohol marker based, and it was a buddy color. But because of the large sections, it's really hard not to get some like streaking or marker dyeing issues with alcohol markers. So anyway, so yeah, I took this book with me on a trip this spring, and I went through the whole book, and on the pages that weren't completed, I did all the outlines. So I just went, grabbed what I was using for light green, did all the number 9s on all the pages. Here's another one where I used, looks like water-based and alcohol marker maybe, and did that. I changed some of the colors because it's my coloring book. I can do that. And then I had a pack of crayons, which actually I have in front of me. Let me just dig it out. I have this little container I think I got at Michael's, and I went through and picked out all my crayons, and then I actually wrote the number that they correspond to. So I can just grab a crayon, and this is what I need for the ceramic tile books. And then later, I would keep the crayons and the book like in my work bag, and I could work on it on my breaks and the like. So the ones that were not crayon method, looks like I did all of them in 2022 when I first bought the book, which I really do like how they look as well. I don't know, decided I like the other method better. So that's why I switched it up. I really, however you do these is beautiful. So you do what works for you. Again, for me, I need the mental release, so I do it in that manner for myself. But still fun. think we're almost, and then we're done. I didn't use, I need to start using, like, pulling these out and just using them as the, I never use it as the color chart, so I really want to use these as like blotter pages is my intention now for the new books. But that is Easter ceramic tiles. Next one I'm going to flip through is the Color by Colors, and I do know there's a bit of a glare. It's just the way of it is. So this is Women's World. This was the very first release of this. It has since been released by Kira Shershniva, where she added in the countries art alongside the ladies, which I just went in and wrote them in because the original one did not have it. And it has also been released as a color by number under Sun Life Drawing, which is a company she works with. So it's still available. You can get it the color by colors version or color by number. So this is the premium paper. I purchased this in April 2021, and I started it that on the 22nd of April 2021, and now I finished it August 13th 2023. So this one I know I used water-based markers, and this is the French lady. So here I have it kind of cut off. I just wrote down the country, but it is printed on the newer versions. Here is the Japan girl, Slovakia. Trying to see. I don't have very much space. I do apologize. See if I can get more of this in here. There we go. I really like the color by colors. I'm not going to tell you each country, sorry. Because some of them can be a little tricky to see, like between orange and yellow orange, and some of the greens, they're a little bit close, or like red and red orange. But if it's not a perfect match, I don't mind if there's a little bit of, it almost acts like shading for the outline. I don't get hung up on it. I do sometimes go in and add a little white gel pen highlight. I do like the premium paper. The thing I like, if I use the alcohol markers, it will bleed through, so just be aware of that. You can still see some of the color key, but that is why a lot of us work from back to front in these books if you're using alcohol markers. I used in this book a mix of alcohol markers, some water-based, and then I kind of have been going to using like my Sharpies and my Bic Intensities. So permanent markers. I find they work quite well on the paper, and for me they're not as expensive to replace as some of my more expensive alcohol markers, but I will also use like the budget alcohol markers in these books because, again, for myself, it's a color by number book, color by colors. I'm not doing anything fancy other than clearing my brain. This one I actually added a little bit, I'm not sure if it shows, a little bit of glitter gel pen as well as metallic, it looks like. But for me, it's the process, not the finished product. Although I absolutely love the finished product on all of these. I think they're beautiful. And I believe now I can order, I haven't purchased she has another women one, and fantasy women maybe. That is the next one I plan to purchase. And here I tend to leave, if there is a blank page at the end, I use that as my blotter page because I think it's kind of fun. And that is Color by Colors Women's World completed flip. And the last book I have to show to you that I completed in 2023. So these are the first books for 2023 that I've completed. So I have completed 3 so far this year. So Stone Mosaic, book 3 by Bella Family. These were ones I'd already started. It wasn't like they weren't touched before. Oh, I didn't fill in my name. So this book I bought in May of 2021, and I did start it that same month, and then now I finished it in August of 2023. So I do love the Stone Mosaic. This was before they started doing the black backgrounds, which is my actual preferred method. I'm not going to turn the book for the horizontal pages. In fact, I think I started this, and I was doing my own black backgrounds before it was a thing, and I would joke with Bella Family when they released it that, oh, were you inspired by me? I'm totally like tongue-in-cheek saying that because I am not the first person to ever come up with an idea. But They are very gracious, and they actually sent me a free book after I commented that to them, because I had posted and said I used grout for my tiles. But again, I didn't do that on all the pages, you will see, but a lot of them I did kind of create my own background. And I used various colors. I would use some white accents. And then there are pages where I just left the white background. So kind of depended on the image. I will add in like some glitter or use metallic, which it all depends. It's fun. That's about the most I do for color by number, to go like above and beyond, is I will add either some glitter marker or metallic. Again, usually depends on the subject matter. I really love the sunflower here. Sunflowers are one of my favorites. This is cool. Here I actually added a little bit of washi tape. All fun. And some of these I changed the colors too if I didn't like, which no disrespect to the creators, the illustrators, but sometimes I don't like what they choose for a color, so I will change it out. And they have, like in this book, they just mark it as skin tone, so you could pick whatever skin tone you want for the people, which I do appreciate. That evolution in the color by numbers is no longer everybody is peach, because we are not all the same color. Pizza. Here I chose a fairer skin tone because I'm like, oh, she's got sunglasses, a big sun hat. She's got to be fair skinned. I think this was one of the very first ones where I did the grout and I had posted it. This was back in 2021. But they're fun. I find these super relaxing. The shapes are fun to color. They are, you know, the outlines are definitely thick enough. You can use a permanent marker or water or alcohol marker, and with minimal bleeding. So it's your own thing, but it's very relaxing to color the shapes. And once again, I use that as the blotter. And there you go. Those are my 3 completed coloring books so far for 2023. I hope to have some more by the end of the year, but I'm super excited to have 3 from my collection, which is incredibly too large. And granted, these are all color by numbers, but I find them easy and stress-free, which is why I color. So there you go, friends. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you are having a beautiful, colorful day. And in case nobody has told you lately, you matter. You are beautiful. And just a reminder, all of us, none of us are finished works of art in any manner. We are works in progress, and that is what makes us so unique and so beautiful. And even though we are continually evolving and changing, there is no such thing as perfection. So get that out of your mind and just try as you can to be the best you can be with the tools and things you have available, because you are enough just the way you are, and it is your imperfections that make you valuable and beautiful. I love you, friends. Bye.